Here's what I'm up to. If this is going to record, that is. See, this is what we did to get the lift. Now, somewhere right around here, I've got a little leak. So I got to brush these leaves off for now. Kind of figure out where that leak is, because it may be coming from up a shingle or so. Alright, so I'm not positive. So I got to check that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be coming off this roof and into that roof. So it'll fit in and taper into that roof, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Only because I don't want this to become a habit with leaves building up and snow and stuff like that, because the more that it builds up, the more chances of it getting underneath the other shingles and naturally lifting them and therefore leaking. So I'm going to brush these leaves all the way for now. I'm going to see what I got. I'm going to get this smothered, and then I'm going to get some measurements so I can start working on the rest of this. And I want to finish off the sides a little bit, so I got a couple more pieces of tar paper. So I'm going to cut this down and get the drip edge on, and that's what it is. So today I'm going to spend most of my day up here on the roof. Alright, I found a little problem there with a nail. So I figure I might as well just dump the whole gallon on there and spread it around. It can't hurt. Because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to put plywood up here to finish this off so that 12-inch drop isn't there. But before I do that, I'm actually going to coat this roof up to the chimney anyway with asphalt. You know, the cement, the roofing cement. Just to make sure that those shingles are going to be secured and I don't have to worry about them. It's kind of redundant, okay, it's kind of overkill, but I don't want to have to worry about it later, so I just do it now and not have to worry about it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I said I got to trim. I'm going to get the razor knife, I forgot that, the roofing knife. I got to trim the sides, and I got to put up the drip edge, and I got to trim the paper, and then start cutting some plywood and get the rest of that finished. A little trailer today, because I know if I took the bigger one, I'd end up buying a lot more. Now I know I'm going to need a lot more, however, I don't need it all just laying around here worrying about if it's going to get wet or not before I get it all inside. So until I get everything done on the outside, I am just going to leave everything at Home Depot. And then I'll take the big trailer down there when I'm ready to get everything else in here. So I only picked up 3 bundles of shingles for now, 4 bundles. I just want to get an idea of where it's going to go. They don't want to give you even a guesstimation as to how many square you're going to get. It's not like roofing shingles, you know. 3 bundles normally give you a square. But at that point, I want to dip them, so I'll figure I'd just take them, dip them, and hang them all at the same time. Got little rubber gloves, so you don't have to worry about it, and let it go. So that's where we're at. So for now, I got to go empty out the trailer and heat up my coffee, which is in the microwave, which is in the little shed. So let me go over there, heat up my coffee, and unload the trailer. Got that unloaded, got the plywood over here ready to go up, so I can finish that, got the drip edge on, Got everything tarred in. Now usually, naturally, you know, the drip edge usually goes on before you put the shingles. However, because I had a hand getting the shingles, well actually I did the roofing myself, so I can't really blame anybody but myself at that point. But I did want to get the roofing down as fast as possible because it was raining the next day, and I figured, you know what, it'll make it a little bit harder to put the drip edge on because I got to kind of roll things back a little bit. But at least I got the roof covered with the rolled roofing. So, but anyway, it's done, and so the drip edge is all on. I took care of that little leak up there, and I'm going to bring these up, lay them up there on the roof, and tomorrow I will take care of finishing that little ledge off like I told you, and we'll be all set, and then I can start putting some of this stuff away and start doing something outside here. I'll put a line down so the wife will have something to go by. Well, actually I'll just run a piece of 1x across so she can just set them on it, and then we don't have to worry about it. So we'll get that out of the way. Alright, I'm done. Well, I was going to go in, but then I said, nah, not yet. Let me start cutting out the wall. So there was a window there, so I took all the window out and started just sawzawing through it all. Sheetrock, Wonderboard. He had everything over there. Anything that he had that he can find to put on the walls, that's what he used. So I'm glad I got it out of there. It's a little bit of a musty smell because, like I said, this was an outer wall, and you know, he didn't do much with it, so it just got abused. But that's a start, you know. I mean, I still got to get up there and take the rest of that down, but I want to get this electrical and everything down out of the way first, so I'll wait a little bit before I start doing that. But at least I see what I see. I can probably take this part down. Alright, that'll probably just bang right off, actually. I can knock it out. Well, I better not, because I still have some temporary electrical boxes out here so I can do some work. So I can't knock that wall out yet unless I move some of this electrical. So, but we will see what we will see. And that's where we're at this time. So, now I'm going to call it a day. Now I'm going in. I did enough damage. So, let me do what I got to do. Turn off some power. Turn off some lights. And time to say goodnight, guys.